Hi guys, it's Gina Rivera here from Here is Talent, the creator of the GinaCurl. So I have a few questions, little concerns. People are writing into my YouTube channel asking me a few questions with the GinaCurl, okay? So one of the questions, is it a keratin treatment? No, it's not a keratin treatment. Is the GinaCurl a chemical? Yes. The GinaCurl is a chemical. It's a thioglycolate chemical, the same kind of chemical that was used in my hair to make my hair curly. Same chemical used in Wave Nouveau, Carefree, California Curl, Leisure Curl, any of the curls back in the day. The difference is the technique. It is absolutely different than any of those techniques that we used back in the day. I came out of hairdressing school in '76. And I was doing the GinaCurl, the original GinaCurl. I never touched Wave Nouveau, Carefree, any of those other curls because I didn't like the fact that they applied the chemical twice. First they rearranged the hair, then they rinsed it out, they perm rod the hair, and then they applied more chemical to the perm rods. I knew that was going to be damaging over time. Your first one's going to come out gorgeous, second and third, not so good. So what I did was I continued using the original GinaCurl perm, which was you wind the hair up, you put the chemical on the perm rod, you rinse it off, you put the neutralizer on. My technique is absolutely different than any of them. So with my technique, you're putting the chemical on the hair first, you're straightening the hair. We're able to use 3 or 4 different chemical strengths, so this way we could address each different porosity level in your hair. The process can take up to an hour and a half to apply the chemical, which is another great thing because even in the rinsing and when the chemical is being rinsed off, when you come back for your retouch, when the chemical is being rinsed off, it's not rinsing, it's rinsing onto your previous GinaCurl, but the ends don't have enough time to absorb that chemical. So it's not going to be processed over and over and over again. Some of my clients are on their 8th and 9th GinaCurl. They were able to retain their length, retain the health in their hair, and some of my clients don't even use a curl cream. They just use a leave-in conditioner because they like that soft, natural, curly look. So it is different. In one of my older videos, I had mentioned that you could wean yourself out of a relaxer with the GinaCurl. Well, let me make that clear, okay? And this way you guys can understand that better. A while ago, I was doing videos and I was saying that when you have a relaxer on your ends, you could wean out of the relaxer and come in and get a straight variation on the roots, okay? Because like I said, when we're doing this chemical service, we can do the chemical on your roots, we could use protection on the ends, even in the rinsing, the ends aren't going to absorb the chemical. So the ends are not going to be processed over and over and over again because we know that thio and sodium hydroxide, they don't mix, okay? So when I say you can wean out of a relaxer into a GinaCurl, first you're going to do the straight variation and then you're going to get to a length that you like and you're happy with, and then you're going to cut your relaxer out and get your GinaCurl. Unfortunately, over the years, what I found though is clients are coming in after doing a straight variation 2 or 3 times, finally cutting their relaxer out. Now they come for the GinaCurl. Sometimes the GinaCurl doesn't take, and the reason for this is that they were using too much heat on their hair, so they had heat damage. So if you're going to wean out of a relaxer with a straight variation, in order to get a GinaCurl, then you have to do protective styles, twist outs, braid outs, roller sets. You could blow dry, but you know, this silk wrap and silk blow drying, I wouldn't recommend. There's too much heat on the hair. Okay, so I hope I made that clear because it's not that I said you could wean out of a relaxer with a GinaCurl to go natural. It's not what I was saying. Also, let me go back to my notes. It's definitely not a straight variation. I mean, the GinaCurl is definitely not a Texlax. So a Texlax becomes a relaxer over time because when you do a Texlax, you have to work really, really fast. And in the rinsing process, when you come back for your retouches, of course, in the rinsing, the ends are going to absorb the chemical. So over time it ends up becoming a relaxer. So this is not a Texlax, it is not a keratin, and it is a chemical. It's a curly perm, unlike any other perms out there. So if you have any other questions, please answer them below. I'll get right back to you and answer any of your concerns. Let me just look at my notes and make sure there was nothing else I want to talk about. Texlax, a relaxer, old GinaCurls, keratin, and I want you guys to know I have a list of clients under every state, country, island, just waiting for the GinaCurl to take off in their country, in their state, in their island. So we are going to have our 3-day educational summit in March, and we would love for you guys to spread the news to your stylists in your area so that we can get the GinaCurl in your hometown, okay? So thanks a lot for listening, and if you have any questions, just right below, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you go to our Instagram. I have most of my up-to-date pictures there. Don't really have too much time with YouTube. I'm sorry I haven't been on in a while, but definitely go check me out on Instagram, Facebook, and hope to see you soon. If you want to send in your consultation, go to our website. If you know a stylist interested in our summit, have them go to our website as well. Okay, thanks so much. I hope I made myself clear and you guys understand what's going on with the GinaCurl. Thank you. Bye.